Well, welcome. A very happy Wednesday to everybody. I hope I got the sound right. I did record half this video with no sound. And then I have to go back and do it again. So, a very happy Wednesday to everybody. I hope you're having a good day. If things are going well for me, I am either in Bloomington or on my way there as you are watching this, or while this is airing, premiering, whatever it's called. So, wish me luck and a safe drive. I did promise you that today's video would be all Outlander, which I know it seems like a weird promise for somebody who usually shows you Outlander, but it's been a nice mix between Blood of My Blood and Outlander. I thought, let's do a classic Outlander update. So we're going to get started with, of course, a behind the scenes. And we have Tom Christie and Young Chaney, and they are in Ardsmuir. Point Blank 1959 shares this one. Behind the scenes, the Ardsmuir inmates in season 6. Where was Tom Christie and the Freemasons issue in season 3, I wonder? And Catherine Mayfield maybe is the one who asked that question or whatnot. But it is a good question, and I have a thought. Well, I have two thoughts, actually. One, it made more sense to leave season 3 alone. There was enough story to try to fit in there. Throwing in the Freemasons issue really wasn't necessary to show how difficult Ardsmuir was. We saw that. It's bad. Wherein they wait until season 6 to do a flashback, it makes more sense. It kind of flows together a little better, and it doesn't make the viewer have to try to remember, let's face it, 4 to 5 years back and the entire Freemason issue. No, I think they did a good job dealing with it as a flashback rather than trying to throw it all together in time like they did in the books. It kind of flowed a little better on TV. That's my thought. Let me know below what you think. I still have more, don't worry. Because check this out. Sam Hewn Highlights tells us that Clinging by a Claw, Saving Scotland's Wildcat feature-length documentary film is coming out, and guess who's a part of it? Clinging by a Claw, created by Saving Wildcats and produced by Scotland. The big picture offers an extraordinary insight into the journey of Scotland's wildcats from the brink of extinction to the return to the wilds of the Cairngorms National Park. Forgive me for my poor pronunciation there, but I do try. It says narrated by Outlander star Sam Hewn. This film captures the breathtaking beautiful landscape of the Scottish Highlands, where wildcats could have a future if they continue to receive the vital support they need. I feel like that's important. Yeah. Thanks to the European Nation Trust for the support with the making of this film. This heartwarming story takes you into the lives of these rare and elusive animals, revealing hidden moments never seen before. I don't know how much longer this is. Okay. And this is from Sam Hewn's Instagram post. It says he's excited to take you on the iconic Wildcats journey back to the Scottish Highlands. Honored to narrate this heartwarming feature-length documentary, Clinging by a Claw, which is being brought to you by the Autumn by Save Our Wildcats in Scotland, TBP, on July 11th. Did we miss it? Is this old? Is it really old? No, it's a day ago. All right, so okay. That's his post was on July 11th. Don't mind me, but yeah, this is very cool. I'm gonna have to watch this with my daughter. She loves like unusual animals and documentaries about animals and such. Oh, we got
Extinction in Scotland.
When I personally think of the wilds in Scotland, golden eagles flying overhead, otters through the water, and wildcats, not just endangered but an
Okay, I don't want to play too much of this and get copyright dinged, but yeah, okay, so that's very cool. That's so cool. He's a part of this. Okay, so the Avonmore premiere Tuesday, 30 September at 9. Inverness premiere Tuesday, 7 October at 7. Edinburgh premiere Wednesday, 8th October at 7. All right, so, I mean, if you're in the area, go check that out if you can. I'm hoping that it'll be something that's going to be released on a channel somewhere, or even on yeah, I mean, it would have to be a streaming service at the very least. So we'll have to check this out, watch for it. I'll let you know what I find out when it becomes available to the rest of us, like regular folks and the people who don't live in Edinburgh, Inverness, or Avonmore. So I don't know. I apologize where I live here. Do not apologize for this. Diana Gabaldon, once again, sharing a little something for us, just for entertainment to tide you over between episodes of Blood. A brief excerpt from the first prequel book. Not certain of the title yet, but we'll tell you when, I'm sure. Do you know what? I lied. This is not about Outlander. Should I read it anyway? I'll tell you what. I'll leave a code here if you want to fast forward past the Blood of My Blood of it all. Cool? All right. For anybody else who'd like to hear this, let's check this out. Excerpt from prequel book 1, copyright 2025, Diana Gabaldon says, Brian Fraser has just taken Ellen Mackenzie from the Castle Leoch at a request, and now both of them are together in the heather and wondering what comes next. Ooh. Have you ever done it before? Ellen asked suspiciously. Oh, done what? I wonder. Never mind, sorry. He had, more or less, once, and damned if he meant to admit it. Have you? Her eyes opened up like cornflowers. Oh, aye, she said, with my brother Dougal. What? He flung himself back, feeling as though his heart had stopped. She curled up in a ball, laughing like a loon, and it started again. You, he said, leveling a forefinger at her, are a bloody wee bitch, Ellen Mackenzie. Oh, baby. She was still giggling, but stopped when she saw the look in his face. You did not believe me, did you? Of course not. Of course not. Still Dougal Mackenzie, people did say. She snorted. You did not believe I'm a virgin? He lost patience. Well, are you? You'll know in a minute, won't you? She's snarky. I like her. I do. He considered her for a moment, distractedly rubbing his chin. What was she expecting him to do exactly? She opened one eye. Did you not want to lie with me? Yeah, excuse my poor pronunciation in this as well. My accent is... Well, I cannot really be... will you lying like that? He gestured helplessly at her position. Oh, she promptly spread her legs wide, stretching the fabric of her skirt. Is this better? Aye, much better, he said dryly. Sit up, you wee besom, and kiss me. She did sit up, but warily. She sat quite still, though. She still lifted her chin, and he saw her heart beating in her, a flutter under the skin of her throat. Okay. With a brief flutter of his own, he realized that she was afraid, and that undoubtedly would die rather than admit that. Fair enough. He reached out a cautious hand, cupping her cheek lightly as he might lift a nesting dove from the dew cot. She closed her eyes and licked her lower lip with a sort of convulsive twitch. Then she pursed her lips, frowning a little in concentration. He did not believe it, but he said it anyway. And you've never kissed anyone? Well, my mither, she said, still frowning, eyes closed. And da, and my sisters. Get on with it then. He took his hand away from her cheek and massaged his face with both palms. Mary, Joseph, and Bride defend us, he muttered. It was beginning to dawn on him that stealing Ellen Mackenzie was perhaps not just a simple matter as he might have supposed. Why has no man kissed you? He demanded. Because my father and my brothers would have gelded anyone who tried. Oh, a sign of the times. She replied, opening her eyes and giving him a direct look. Malcolm Grant tried, mind, and I told him I'd geld him. That stopped him, did it? She heard the skepticism in his voice, and her eyes narrowed. Aye, it did, she said, and he heard a new note in her voice. She was no longer teasing, if she ever had been. He asked me to go walking in the garden with him, and Colin gave me the hairy eye that said I must, so I did. Once out of sight, he took me by the arm and said it was arranged between him and Colin that I should wed him. Then he made to kiss me, and I pushed him away. He thought I was coy and tried again. That's when I took the skin yoke from my bodice and said I'd gild him if he tried. Tried that again. And if he thought he could marry me against my will, he'd another thing coming. It's very different than the show. Anyway, he recalled what she'd looked like storming in from the garden and swallowed. Aye, then what? Oh, and then what? He asked. She glanced at him, then away. Her color was high and the flutter in her throat more pronounced. He said, she said, biting off the words, that it was time I learnt obedience. And I said that it was not his place to speak thus to me. And he said, her eyes were glittering now, dark with anger, that I would be his wife and he would make me so there and then. Oh, much different than the fellow we've been seeing on the television screen. Grant had seized her by both wrists and had released one hand in order to struggle with her skirts, whereupon she clawed his eyes with her free hand and jerked loose her other wrist and made what sounded like a credible attempt to make good on her threat. Ooh. He got away, though, she said, still glowering at the thought, and I ran for it. An uneasy thought had come to him, hearing all this. Hear me, Anyanjun, he said, and she stiffened a little. He took a deep breath, but it must be said. Did you ask me to bring you away only because you would not stay to be Malcolm Grant's wife, and you thought I'd do it? Or did you want me? Because I tell you true, lass, I will not take your maidenhead if it's only that you grudge it to Grant. Was he as mad as Myrta said? Mad to trust her? Madder still to take her? Ooh, so Myrta told her, okay. Told him he was mad to take her. All right. The enormity of what he had done was beginning to dawn on him. Okay, so this is all after Brian has stolen Ellen. And yeah, he's getting a little education into the joy of being a woman in her family. And we've got this image that goes with it here, which is quite lovely. That's a really pretty picture to go with it. Oh, Diana. All right, they did write Malcolm quite differently, I think, in the show. I feel he's a little gentler soul here. But switching back to Outlander, Balfe Nation and Fearless Balfe says, more new stills from Caitriona Balfe and Orlando Bloom as Caitlin and the Boxer from the cut, directed by Sean Ellis and releasing to US and UK theaters on September 5th. Anybody else looking forward to this? I feel like I've talked about this movie for years, which is kind of accurate. But we've got her more stills of the show. The last boxing movie I can say that I genuinely really enjoyed was Rocky. So I'm looking forward to this and seeing, if it draws me in and I find myself really enjoying it, or if I'm, watching it because Caitriona's in it. And of course I want to watch it because Caitriona's in it. So this will be good. Nice stills though. Nice action shot. She's training him. Cool. Very cool. I do like the behind the scenes. All right, Outlander Fandom Forever shares this picture here of Duncan LaCroix and David Barry. It looks like it's New York. It looks like it's the States at the very least, but I'm not positive. It is difficult to tell sometimes, I will admit. But yeah, we got a nice picture of the two together. And it doesn't say where, when, but I just liked it, so I wanted to share it. So there it is. I like having my own channel because I get to make really important decisions like, let's look at cute boys. And just cute folks in general. This is Outlander Online sharing this little picture of video of John having a little dance. He's fancy free, looks very fun, and he's enjoying his time. I'm not sure what the event, it's probably another one from the wedding, Richard Rankin's wedding, very possibly, I don't know. But he looks like he's having fun, got the kilt going, and digging the socks with the little fringe bits on the side. Well done, good job. And then because I do want to see these guys back together for Men in Kills 3, and I'm hopeful, but still don't feel like it's going to happen. Point Blank 1959 gives us the opportunity to look at these two together again. Sam with Graham McTavish at the bomb premiere in L.A. Sam in George Armani, and before that at the Comic-Con Bash SDCC July 2025. Sam in white Lardani single bearded crepe coverage. Let's look at that. My goodness, sounds very complicated at the very least. Everybody looks good though. Everybody, just stop being so handsome all the time, people. It's very upsetting. Oh yeah, I do. I want to see them come back and do another Men in Kills. I think that they would have fun, and I like Graham's idea that they would come to North America and go up like the eastern coast from Canada and then down to North Carolina. There's a lot of adventure to be had there, just tons. So nice pictures. Thanks again, Point Blank. And we're going to end this video, I keep looking for more stuff, with a great throwback picture of Sam Hewn. Sam Hewn, to show unfelt sorrow, is in office which the false man does easy. Malcolm in Macbeth. Sam played Malcolm in 1989 at the Lyceum Theatre in Edinburgh. He was only 18 and had 40 speeches, the number of Malcolm's speeches. My goodness. The Shakespeare play is set in Scotland. Macbeth was an actual person who lived from 1005 to 1057. Nice little history reminder there. Man, that's just, I know. We already know this stuff. This is not new, but I'm just so excited for him to be able to play Macbeth in Scotland. I know we all wish we could go. I know we all wish we could watch. I still think that if we crowdfunded, we could find a way to get a video of it up somewhere. I just don't know who I'm supposed to talk to ask these questions. I need to figure out or see if anybody knows, go ask. I'll see if we can coordinate something, seriously. I just don't know where to start. But we'll see if we can come up with something because we all want to see this. Very excited for Sam. And I'm very excited for us because we made it through yet another video. Yay! Go us. Thanks so much for joining me on this video. If you did enjoy it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down, and don't forget to comment down below and let me know either way what you thought and why. Don't forget to join us again here tonight for our Princess Bride chat. I'm really excited about this one because one, it gives me an excuse to watch a movie I really like, and two, get to talk about it. I'm really enjoying that side of this channel. I need to figure out more things, and then of course I'll need suggestions for the next movie. Should I go with Hackers or like Minority Report? Let me know. Maybe I should do a poll, but let me know below. What do you think? Should I do something kind of classic and nerdy and hacker-like, or futuristic in the world, what it could be with Minority Report? I think that was two of our options. We'll see. We'll do them both. I'm just not sure which to do first. And then of course, let me know if there are any other movies you'd like me to add to my list because I accidentally erased it, so I'm making a brand new one. It's my own fault. Thank you guys. Thanks so much, everybody, for your support. My members, of course, I appreciate you so much. I really did have a great chat this week, so thanks so much for joining me on the 15th there. And I will have something up for us here in a day or two, kind of going around looking for like the music that I can't show or in the interviews I can't show. Okay. Thanks to those of you again. I continue to thank you for anybody who helped me get my vehicle, and for those of you who are helping me to make sure that I get the repairs done in time to do some of the long trips I have planned. Thank you as well, because my safety is important to me. I don't want to die on the road. So thank you so much for your support, guys, in every way. Thanks to those of you who view, who share, who like, who dislike, who comment. Every single one of you are helping to make this channel the mild success that it is. Hopefully it'll be a bigger success when I'm working on getting serious about a few things. I'm just working on getting back into the mode, and sometimes that's just a little harder than other days. So again, taking a trip today and hopefully having some things to show you in the upcoming days. Yeah, thanks everybody for that. I appreciate the opportunity to do so, and it would not be happening without your support. So thanks very much. That is all I have for you today, though. If you did not get enough Outlander information and fun, or well, actually, if you come here a lot and you haven't subscribed, go do that. And make sure you hit the notifications bell. But if you didn't get enough info, as I was saying, please do check out the playlist below. There are quite a few. We've got playlists for watching reviews, chatting reviews, I should say, for Outlander, for Blood of My Blood, for The Couple Next Door. We also have an entire playlist of videos that I've been making as we've been waiting for season 8 of Outlander, which we'll be waiting for a while longer, so you might as well check them out. If you missed anything, go check it out. You'll be able to see if you missed any news and information about Kat, about Sam, about Sophie, about Richard, about David, about Charles, about John, about you know them. So go check that out. And no matter which video you choose to entertain yourself with, I'll see you there. Okay. All right. That's exciting. Once again, I have recorded a video with no sound, and this is why I wanted to do it this way. Yeesh.